Yes, good morning and welcome to another empowering morning conversations, session number 205. It's amazing. We have been continuously on this last 205 days. So welcome you all and wish you happy Diwali. So today Sar is traveling to Pune, so we will continue with the EMC. So we will start with a simple exercise, thanking exercise. So sit straight and close your eyes. And let's start from the toes. Relax your toes and thank them serving us. Relax your foot and thank them. Relax your ankle. And thank them serving us so well so far. Relax your lower leg and calf muscles and thank them. Put your attention and relax your knees and thank the knees. Put your attention on your thighs. Relax them and thank them. Focus on your hip. Relax and thank your hip. Put your attention on abdomen. Relax. And thank them. Serving us so well. Put your attention on solar plexus and your heart. Relax. And thank them. Your attention on the whole of your back, top to the bottom, top of your back, middle of your back, lower back. Focus, relax the whole back and thank them. Focus on your throat and neck. Relax your throat and neck. Thank them. Put your attention on your fingers. Relax them nicely. See the energy flowing through your fingers. Thank them. Focus on your wrists. Relax the wrist and thank them. Focus on your elbow. Relax them. And thank the elbows. Focus on upper arm. Relax the upper arms. Thank the upper arms. Focus on both the hands completely, end to end. Relax the whole hands, finger to up to the whole arms. Thank them. Focus on your chin. Relax them. Thank them. Focus on your teeth. Relax all the teeth. Thank them. Focus on your tongue. Relax your tongue. And thank them. Focus on your lips. Relax and thank the lips. Focus on your nose. Relax your nose and thank the nose for breathing always and smiling. Focus on your eyes. Relax completely. And thank them. Focus on your forehead and the third eye. Relax. Sense the energy flowing. Thank the forehead and the insides from your third eye. Focus on your top of head. Relax and sense the energy flowing. Thank them. Thank the head. Focus on your back of the head. Relax. Thank the head. Focus on the whole of head. Relax. And be grateful to the head. Focus on the whole body, top to the bottom. Relax the whole body. And thank them. Thank everything what you have. Be grateful. And say thanks to the whole universe, the family, the friends. Relax. So whenever you're ready, then you can slowly open your eyes. So if any of you want to say anything on the experience, can say it.
Yeah, this is Suresh.
Yes, sir, Suresh.
This is an excellent experience, like touching from toes to head, touching them and acknowledging them. And if something is not working, we can ask to perform properly. Someone, even some parts, sometimes due to age or whatever, it may not function. You may have pain, that kind of thing. And you are touching them, pressing them, relaxing them, and asking them to perform. You can say sorry because we have not taken care of that part, and start taking care of that, and uh, everything will work fine. And that's what I feel now.
Right.
Really.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Yes, Ratan.
Okay, it was a beautiful experience, and especially when you said, relax your head and feel the head. For the first time, I felt very light in the head, and like they say, when you play the pinball game, have you played the pinball game? All the sparks relaxed way and felt the head very relaxed. Felt the whole body weightless. Very nice. Thank
Great.
you.
Great. Thank you. Thank you for participating and experience. Thank you. Yes, Reddy Garu.
Yeah, good morning. I had an excellent experience and I enjoyed every moment of it. what I just want to know from you is, I'm not able to get much out of expansion exercise because I'm not able to visualize whatever Sir says. How to go about it?
You don't need to visualize. You have to just relax.
Okay.
So if you relax, automatically it will come.
It's basically it's
So
an
if you-
intention.
Yeah.
You,
So
you
if you,
just
What is it?
yeah, go ahead, Ratanji.
no, just put the intention to the universe and it will come in time. You know, not necessarily the first time or second time. It gradually it will come.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. So you don't need to expect anything. It will come automatically.
Okay, sir. Okay.
But what did you feel today?
No, this is good. No, I'm talking about expansion exercise.
Yeah, I understood. I understood. Yeah. So if you're relaxed enough, then you can also sense your being, you are able to really, expand across. So
Yeah.
it will come. It's only that you may be expanding. Oh, am I going now? When Sar is saying, no, expand yourself, the full room, full house, full,
Yeah.
city.
Yeah.
Am I going? Oh, am I going or not? If you are checking, then it will not come.
Yeah,
So
true.
don't check.
Very true. That's what I've been doing.
Yeah, don't check that. Just be
Okay.
there. Yeah. Okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Right. Thank you. Yes, sir, Suresh.
Yeah, actually, I mean, this kind of exercise, coming from the ages together, years, ages, decades together, and that is called Gayatri Mantra. When you are doing that thing, and you have locking, unlocking, all in different mudras, and that was I mean, it is a systematic way, and since sitting together, I mean, sitting and doing all that, due to the busyness of the day-to-day life, most of the people they forgot, and now, this way at least they are doing it, and it is good for everyone and universe.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, so let's get started with our power of generation. On count of three, let's all laugh silently for 1 minute. Full 100%. 1, 2, 3.
Ramaji, it seems Kunain going more than 100%. Someone has to stop him.
Yeah, more than 100% is okay. Only less than 100 is not okay. Okay, right. So let's quickly revise what we have been going through last 2 days. So all of life comes to us with ease, joy, and glory. That is our mantra, and that's what we are working towards, and that's what we are experiencing. So with that purpose in mind, so we looked at shifting from survival or default mode to creation mode, how we are doing on a day-to-day basis, dissipate all the negativity we pick up from all the time from other people and circumstances, being a possibility seeker rather than a complainer, increasing our focus and energy by stop judging and experiencing. Every experience will be an opportunity to become a better version of ourselves, and usage of the tools. Get your attention in your control, the 2 exercises, 50 objects and putting focus in one place and seeing in another place. being in touch with your larger self, which is the expanding exercise, and discrete exercise, where whatever your frozen feelings or the negativity is removed, and use of power of generation, which we do every day. So these are some of the tools which we have learned and we have been practicing. So yesterday we asked this question, that how does blaming yourself and others disempower you? That's what we shared and talked about and shared. And then we came to the topic of responsibility. So today let's ask this question. How does taking responsibility empower you? How does taking responsibility empower you? So that's today's question. So let's delve on this, and you can share your thinking, your experience, your real life experience.
Can you repeat the question, Ramaji? थोड़ा सा आपका आवाज मिट गया था.
Okay. So, are you able to hear me? How does taking responsibility empower you? Are you able to hear me, Abhinavji? Hello.
Yes,
It's clear, Ramaji. For
Okay,
me, it's
right.
clear.
Okay, great. Yeah. Yes, that's the question. How does taking responsibility empower you? Yes,
Can I go? Can I go?
Suresh raised the hand, so we'll go with
Yeah.
Suresh. After that, you, Darshanaji.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Good morning, everyone. Taking responsibility, it empowers self and others also, and you are owning the accepting that, it gives acceptance, and like you say me cause, like because instead of because it says me cause when you are taking a responsibility, and you own the thing, and you can take the decision on your own. It improves the decision making also when one is accepting the responsibility, owning the responsibility, and you can take appropriate steps, and that empowers the self, and you will accept the results also, whether it is positive or negative, because you are owning it. This is what I feel.
Right. Yeah. So you can also share some of your real life examples
Yes,
on
sir. Yeah.
what happened when you were in the blaming mode, and what happened when you changed to the responsibility taking mode. So,
Yeah, blaming mode is, like you are not owning it. You are doing something, you are doing the work for someone else. And so that will not fulfill the results properly. You may not get proper results. And owning the responsibility, that, you will find out all the ways how to fix the problem, if there is any problem. That gives you innovation also. That is what I have experienced when I was working for a company in Delhi, and we broke a monitor. While doing it, it got slipped. I was so afraid. I was very new to the job, and I thought, my salary was somewhere around 1700 or 1900. And then I thought, okay, I'm gone, because the monitor is broke, and company may cut from my salary and all that. They may give warning, and they may blame that, okay, I don't know the job how to do it. Instead, the owner of the company said, okay, when I'm making profits because of your job, I will accept the loss also. So next time, don't do that. So that gave me courage, and it gave me more. I felt more responsible while doing the job.
yeah.
And we did it, and after that, it never happened again. That kind of fear has gone, because someone is there to support. Then why we have to fear? Get like from then onwards, that kind of things never happened, and it allowed me to take decisions. And people, those who are working with me, also got motivated, and it went well. It was my experience.
Yeah, right. Thank you. Thank you, Sureshji, for sharing your experience. Yes, Dashnaji, after that, Abhinav.
Yes, it's more or less what Sureshji said, that when you say, when you're in because, you don't tend to improve your situations or your circumstances, your actions, because you know whom to blame. It is because. But the moment you say that it is not because of them, because of anybody else, but because of you, because of your decision, because of your action, that things have reached to such an extent that once you realize that, then you know that you have to modify things, you have to change the things, because when you're you're responsible, you can change. And it's only the others when you say that that person is responsible, I am not responsible. The easiest example would be when you indulge the children and the children start misbehaving. You don't see your indulgence, you just feel that the children are misbehaving, they are not listening to you, they are not doing anything. But the moment you realize that they are doing that because you are indulging them so much, so it is because of you that they have become what they are. And then when gradually you start rectifying them, getting them to into discipline little bit and not indulging them so much, then you see the change in their behavior. And then you realize that it was not because, it was me cause. And then this happened. This is just a simple example of the children, but it happens in adult life also, our job, our other responsibilities, our social life. Even in social life, we don't realize that how we are treating people. We just go big the tree, how the people are treating you. The moment you realize that because of you, the other people are treating you like this, and if you start treating them well, they will treat you well. So it's always the me cause. And the moment you realize that, it takes us too long to realize because we are not willing to let go of our ego or of our point of view or anything. So we are dormant in that area. It's always because of this, because. But the moment you realize, once the realization hits you, then things automatically start changing because you are changing. So you have to be the change that you want. You can't expect others to change. You have to change yourself. And then everything will fall in place. That is my
Yes,
take on this.
yes, absolutely. And talking about children, if you encourage them to take responsibility on even small
Right,
things, their
right.
behavior will be completely different, and they will be, showing and doing the things amazingly well. And that is true for others as well.
Oh, yeah, yeah. That's why I
Right,
always
Dr.
tell them that make your decisions, but take responsibility for your decisions.
Right. And
Sir, I
also,
want to
instead
share.
of always pampering the children,
Right,
in
correct,
addition to pampering, you can also give them the responsibility. They will behave really well.
correct. But nothing can go beyond. Like there always is a limit for everything. So the
Right,
moment you cross that limit and go beyond, then
right,
things start uh, getting worse. And the moment you realize that and come back,
right,
then things are back.
right.
Yes,
Thank you.
sir. Sir, I want
Yeah,
to share one small example of what happened in my home itself
yeah.
when I have relocated to Hyderabad, and washing machine and all those things. I was renting in a house, and these ladies, they, when they have free time, they sit together and start chit chatting. So they were, that time they were talking. Okay, garam pani se, I mean, in hot water, clothes get washed properly. So that my son, he was around 4 to 5 years old that time. He heard that, and he lit a candle and kept under washing machine, thinking that that will, you know, make the water hot and the clothes get clean. Due to that, the entire, I mean, these ladies were outside, and and entire washing machine got burnt. Later, they found that, and by the time I came in the evening, uh, my wife said, "Okay, let daddy come. He will beat you." Kind of thing. He was so shaking and shivering with the full body of sweat, and he went to neighbor's house, and uh, you know uh, he hid himself under a cot. of neighbors. So I have come there, and generally I asked where is son and all that. So then he came here. He was so frightened and shivering with the fear kind of thing and all that. So my wife said, okay, he did this. Necessarily, now waste of money, that this and all. I called him. What happened? He said, okay, I've done this. Then I took him to, nearby shop, hotel kind of. He said, that cannot be done like this. It's okay. Since you do not know, you have done this. It doesn't happen like this. This works like this. Now, whatever happened is happened. Next time, take care of while doing the things. Think twice before doing that. That was the moment. And I got him whatever he likes, to eat or whatever. I did not utter a word. I did not even shout at him. And later, I mean, till now, he shares with me whatever even if he wants to purchase. He lives in Bangalore, but nowadays he is with me. Even if he wants to purchase a shirt also, he will tell me, I want to purchase it. I'm going outside. I said, okay, fine. You are that for you, your take. So that is the kind of situation happened, and that situation changed him a lot. Being responsible, taking, thinking twice before doing it, and all that. I mean, I'm very glad for that. Okay, washing machine has gone for 5,000-6,000 rupees, but the lesson what he learned, and fortunately the way I treated him, that was, I'm really thankful to God. That time that happened like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. That's a great example, and you are not in default mode, reacting or all
Yeah,
those.
I did not.
Yeah, that's really amazing of you. And children learn like that because it is not that the
People,
intention of child was not to spoil. The intention was
yes,
good. He was thinking that he's doing something good. Only thing is he didn't know.
he
So
didn't know what to do. Yeah,
right.
but he wanted to. He has taken an action, and that really changed him a lot, and that changed the bond between us.
Yeah, yeah. Now
It
this is
meant
how we
bond.
can show. This is how we can raise the children. This is how we can make them responsible children and
Yeah,
great citizen of the world. Yeah, thank you. It's a really great thing you have done, Suresh.
thank you, sir.
Yes, Abhinavji.
Yeah, so very, like this is a question I've been thinking about for the last few days. Till about 2000, I was working in a company, and my life was all about proving myself, being better than others, being a better performer, outshining others. And then I got into business, and then again my idea was to be better than others, how to outshine, how to manage things like that. Now then after now again I'm back to job, back to job now, and a very different person, someone who's spiritually nature, someone who's attends the morning conversations, empowering. I attend the morning empowering conversation. So what I created for myself was that I'm going to make everybody else a winner in my company. So I went and told my boss, because my boss is in charge of North India, that we have, I'm going to make North India the number one area in India. I went to all the sales team. I went to the sales team and says, I told him that 2 years down the line, your package will be this and your performance will be this, and I'm there to support you. This is my vision for you. And I was sharing this with people. And even this with some people I did not share, but I have it clear in my mind that I'm stand for whatever they want to do. And I'm so empowered, and my life is so valuable. Earlier it was like जब तक जी लेंगे तब तक ठीक है, जब तक उम्र लिखी है तब तक ठीक है यार, काम होने चाहिए, डॉटर अब बड़ी हो ही गई है, शादी वादी हो जाएगी, उसके बाद क्या है. So now I can see the value that my life has, and I wish I had stood for people, like te- right from last 40 years, things, life, things would have been different in my life. But now I stand for people around in my life. How to make them a
That's,
winner.
yeah,
Thank
that's
you. That's what I
amazing.
wanted to share.
Right. That's amazing that taking responsibility for yourself and for the team and the company as a whole. And then you are really, showing them the example and motivating them to take responsibility to become number one.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
amazing way. And you are also participating in EMC every day, and it is clearly showing up
Yeah,
on
yeah,
your
yeah.
approach. Thank you.
That-
Thank you for
yeah,
sharing
thank you.
that.
So thank you all, and Sukhdeep for it.
Right. Thank you. Thank you, Banerjee. And you also always take effort to share your experiences. That's really very good for all of us.
Thank you, Ramaji. Thank you.
Yes, Sagar.
Yes, sir. Good morning and happy Deepavali sub everyone. First of all,
Yeah.
happy Deepavali everybody. So what I want to say is that about taking responsibility. As we all know that I think we really depend on so many things, so many our idols, so many things we depend. But it's very hard to take the responsibility to have that feeling that. Let's take responsibility for my whole life and everything and everything around me also. When we become or have that kind of emotion to have responsibility, we will obviously become empowered, because responsibility means thinking, responsibility means taking action, responsibility means exploring, and complaining is a weak it makes you weak. It's not a good thing to do. Never in our life when I complain or when you complain, you feel good. And so I think stop complaining, start taking responsibility, and stop judging and start living. And all of your life come with ease, joy, and glory. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Sagar.
Yes.
Thank you for recognizing that. Right. So who else? Nitiji, Sunayanji, Vetrivel, would you like to share anything on this topic? And of course, anyone. Yeah.
Good morning, everyone, and happy Diwali to you all. And it's so special. Happy to see you all. On the responsibility side, I see two perspectives on this question. How taking responsibility empower you, and also we can take this way. How to empower you is by taking simple responsibility. It's amount of degree how much you take, that much you get empowered. If you take responsibility of others, the society, you get empowered 50%. If you take yourself as a responsibility, I am my responsibility, I am my priority, then our empowerment happens 100%. And that's a thought I would like to share. And let's celebrate Diwali. Let's have little smile also. I liked when Sagar plays with his hair. I wish I should give him company. Over to you, Ramaji.
You can wear a wig.
But still I can just touch my head.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes, anybody else would like to share on
I want to share.
responsibility empowerment?
Yes,
Yes, Suresh.
The same kind of, I'm continuing with the, as I'm injected that kind of behavior. That is, I was a raw material, before meeting Sudhir Malawai. After meeting him, he made me to attend some workshops and all that. Slowly I'm developed to some extent as of now. And the same kind of behavior, even if in my office also, there is administrational stage. If they make mistake, initially they used to say this is because of you have not said and all that. So in some cases, I talk to them personally, and I said, this is what happened, but still, okay, so you have done due to your pressures and all that, but still make sure next time you don't do that. I am okay with it, your action. So after that, no, they started, they have changed their attitude towards me or others also. They have developed their now. After that, every day it is a celebration in the office. Like when we go, the way they smile and welcome, and sharing lunch every day. Even if someone is happy, we get something from outside and share. So that is how my office atmosphere is there right now. Even if something is happening wrong with me, they will call and say, "Sir, this is happening. Please take care." Similarly, that is the kind of atmosphere I could develop. I mean, because they have accepted me also. That is their greatness also. So that's how that is benefiting my life.
Yeah, yeah, great, great. That's not only your personal life, even the office life, you can be really that
Yes.
way. Yeah, right. Yeah, that's great, Suresh. Thank you for sharing. Okay, I also want all of us to think responsibility. Okay, taking responsibility, what is it? If somebody gives the responsibility, how does it look like? Or if the responsibility is thrust on you or pushed onto you, how does it feel? So have you experienced all these three things, that you willingly taking the responsibility, or somebody giving you responsibility but you are not willing to take that fully, or somebody really pushing upon you the responsibility? So what is the distinction among these three things have you experienced, and what is the way of handling these three different situations?
Sir, in a sales, basically, when I want the responsibility to reach the target, I will work out whatever the way it is. And till my target is done, I cannot leave or I cannot, do anything. Sharing and working out how best I can reach this target within the given time and even more. And if higher officials, they give, okay, no, you have done this much, but you have to do, 5 lakhs or 10 lakhs per month. So that is a burden that feels, I mean, you are not accepting, but someone is pouring on. Okay, and you are not willing to take that pain. So there is a resistance and there is a pain. And I feel like, what kind of fool he is. Why he suffer. I mean, he see why this happens, because some people they don't reach the target, and the boss has a collective target. So he wants to reach. He pressurize the people, those who are working. Those who are not working, he will leave them. So when that kind of thing comes, that will benefit me because I get more incentives and all that. In spite of that, I think, okay, once I have reached my target, I have to look into the family or personal life and all that. So this is how I feel. And I tell them also, please don't pour. I mean, I tell them openly, I've done my this thing. Let me work out for next month. If I do everything now, then again next month I will have I may have, I may not reach the target. So I work out for next month also when I have some space.
Right. Yeah, thank you, Suresh. So yes, Reddy Garu, please go on.
Sir, I need a small clarification from you.
Yeah.
When you think or when you accept that responsibility is beneath us, it is difficult to survive, sir. If you always think that when in an organization you feel that responsibility, if you always think that I'm the cause, then how do you survive?
So when we, no, that doesn't mean that we don't give space for others to function or help or do what they do. But I'm responsible for whatever is there. So in fact, if you have heard some of you, have you heard Sadhguru? So he also talks about taking responsibility for the whole world, being the mother for the whole world, right? Taking responsibility doesn't mean that you have to necessarily go and do everything on your own, right? It is that intention and the choice for you to act or not to act, or if you decide to act, having the flexibility to act or choose and act in the way which is more appropriate to the situation. So responsibility is state of your being. So it is not that you go and do on your own and not allow anybody else to do anything, nothing like that. So responsibility is you are willing to do whatever needs to be done at that situation and allow the people to do accordingly as well. Does it clarify, Reddy Garu?
Yeah, yes, sir. But why I ask this question is,
Yeah,
when you say me cause,
yeah.
the total onus is on you.
Yeah, so basically you are being there to make it happen, to help, to make the things happen. So that doesn't mean that you become egoistic and and say that only I will not allow anything else to happen, and it has to happen only in my way. No, not like that. So your intention is to make that happen, and you will help the whole situation to make it happen. So that's your responsibility.
Okay.
Thank you for that question, Reddy Garu. Yes, Ratanji.
Yeah, just to add what you are saying, the Sadhguru says, responsibility is the ability to respond, and just your intention has to be there that I will do whatever is in my capability now. I will do with full attention and full faith.
Yes.
But whatever is not possible, I just feel, I feel sorry, or I feel I can help somebody, at least in my head or with my intention. I want to help, but I can do only so much. Whatever is physically, financially, mentally possible, I will do, and the rest I will just pray. If nothing else, I will wish somebody good and hope that it will happen for him. That is also part of my responsibility. And the ability is, whatever I can do, I do. Whatever else I cannot do, I just tell the universe to do it. So it's just a mix of access consciousness as well as Sadhguru's teachings.
Right. So ultimately everything is same. So the universe is always there to help us. It is only that we have to be in sync and ask for that. So as Ratanji rightly explained, that when we are responsible, we can do whatever we can do, and most importantly, be in sync with the universe and ask for the right thing to happen, and be in sync with that, and then do what you can do. Thank you for clarifying that, Ratanji. Yes, so
I would like to say something.
yes,
When we say we cause and me cause, I think first we should take the responsibility for our own life, to set your life in the correct perspective. I thought that was the thing going on, that me cause and because. Before taking responsibility for anybody else or for everybody, first if we put our own life on the right track of me cause, and then once our life is there, then we can think of concentrating on somebody else. Because if we don't have our own life in control, if we have a lot of because, then we cannot do anything else for others, unless and until our own life has become me cause. So going for the others and going for the universe and all will take a lot and a lot of involvement for us to be responsible. If everybody looks at their own life as me cause and not as B cause, then everybody's lives will be set on the right track, and that will make things much, much, much easier to for the whole universe to have that same thing. So first we must put our own life on a me cause thing. Even for
But-
smallest things we have because. If we start with the smallest thing as me cause, and once that is sorted, then we can go on to bigger and bigger. And if that is sorted, then we can go on further and further to other people, to the universe, to everything else. That is how I understand it.
Yeah,
Is
that's
it
right.
okay?
No, that's absolutely okay. But in life, it is nothing is just sequential and linear. It is more dynamic and non-linear as well. So
Yeah, that is. But like, if you're not well yourself, if you're not okay yourself,
yeah,
so first you have to be okay yourself to make others okay.
yes, that's right. That's right. But if there is a chance for you to really help others also,
Yes,
it's okay.
that
It's okay to,
that goes without saying. That goes
yeah,
without saying. But you
like,
have to start with yourself to be able
yes,
to
yes,
go ahead.
absolutely. Absolutely, that's right. Yeah, the focus should be on the individual, as you rightly said. If all of us are going to focus on ourselves and we take care of Mikas, and the whole universe will function beautifully well, no doubt on that.
Okay,
So
thank
that
you.
doesn't mean that strictly, okay, unless I improve on this particular aspect,
Uh,
I will not help others or I will not take responsibility for others.
No, you take things as they come along,
Yes, exactly.
but the focus should be
Focus
on
should be
me
always
cause.
on you. Yes,
Yes,
yes, that's right. That's right.
thank you.
Yeah,
Yes,
thank you.
sir. Sir, I want to. I'm just getting an idea about responsibility.
Yeah,
So far, when we are, so far, when we are talking about taking a responsibility, uh, we have a feeling, or it is given a feedback that the burden on my head. Responsibility means. So far, what we the conversation or what we understood is like burden on my side. Responsibility is like ability to respond to the things, okay, whether it is positive or negative. Okay, so this is what I'm feeling. I mean, if you take a positive response, you may get a positive result. If you take a negative response, uh, you may get negative results. Only thing, ability, whether we are able to take the response or not, act on that kind of situation. This is what I'm getting.
yeah, sure, sure. Yeah, that's right. Yes, thank you, Sureshji. So, Kunainji, Nitiji, do you want to say something about the
Uh,
responsibility?
Response, can we say that it comes along with leadership and taking the responsibility of the whole team or the group where you are in? So, can we say that response comes along with the leadership quality, right?
Yes, of course. If you are really taking responsibility, you will be a good leader as well. There is no.
Responsibility means there is no negative, only positive. Because the
Right.
responsibility word itself is the positive one.
Correct.
When you are in positive attitude with the leadership quality, the word responsibility means there is no negative responsibility in my dictionary.
No, you are right. You are right, Malika ma'am. And theoretically, there is a negativity is possible, but by definition, I think the response, giving response or taking responsibility is in the positive connotation, not negative connotation. Yes.
Yes, sir. Results may come negative, sometimes. Immediately that may settle
That
down the
is,
thing,
that is
settle down.
I feel that is an attitude, negative attitude, positive attitude.
Yeah.
Whereas the responsibility is
Yeah. Like I mean, if you see the history, I mean, our great leaders have taken some responsibilities of leaving the things, lands and all that, which is causing now problem. like Kashmir, all that. Someone said, okay, we do not want it in India. Now India wants it, and there are clashes and all that. That is happening. So without having a vision for future, take take an action, that can cause negative results also.
Correct.
This is what I
Without the
feel.
clarity, if you jump in.
Yeah.
So that is why it is responsibility. Yes. Yes, Ashokji, go on.
Responsibility is getting involved or being responsible that I am the leader and I am responsible for everything that happens. There is a difference. I think responsibility here, what we mean is getting involved and seriously getting involved and trying to do the best possible thing under the circumstances. It is not as Suresh says that a leader or a party leader or something of that kind. No, that is dictatorship. There is a difference in the responsibility and dictatorship. So being involved, feeling that I need to make sure that everybody is equal or something like that. But there is a big difference in dictatorship. Okay, I'm responsible, so all children, please sit down, do this, do that. That is not responsibility. That is dictatorship. What we are talking about is getting involved in the action, reaction, or the situation or what is happening around. And it normally works with the people of age less than ours are present. If you try to do this with the seniors, तो बोलते हैं कि ठीक है यार बैठ जाओ, देखा है आपके जैसा को, enough. So I think that we have to improve upon the word also responsible. There should be some further qualification and definition for that word responsible. Thank you.
Yeah. I think it's a great distinction, Ashokji, what you make. Responsibility doesn't mean that it has to happen in my own way. Responsibility is to be concerned and make sure that whatever good happens through anybody and everybody. It's not that only I have to do, only the way I have to say should be done, nothing like that. I think that becomes the dictatorship, as rightly Ashokji said. So taking responsibility is allowing things to happen in the right way, right? That doesn't mean that it has to happen in the way I think or only I have to do. No, that is not responsibility. That is very, very narrow dictatorship or whatever else you want to say. Yes, Kunanji, Vinitaji, you want to say anything? Otherwise, Vetri, you wanted to do something quick. Go ahead.
Yes.
Small thing, happy Diwali to everyone. Happy Diwali.
Yeah, thank you, Malika Madam. Happy Diwali to everyone.
At this time, Vetri is going to celebrate with his family.
Thank you very much, Malika.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Let's all have a beautiful Diwali, and being together in this podium itself is a wonderful beginning for a beautiful Diwali.
Beginning. Yes.
And I just get a little sense. Redigarji, you want to say something? You are trying to unmute.
Redigar?
No, sir, no.
Absolutely fine, sir. Thank you very much. And Ashokji beautifully put it. And I remember one quote from one of my favorite person. He says, God doesn't want our ability. God wants our availability. So this answers half of responsibility discussions. It doesn't mean responsibility doesn't mean taking everything in our control. Actually, if you go deeper, we don't have any control. We have to align with the energy. That's what we are learning here. But what is that we can do? We can be available now. We can be available to the people. We can be available to the things at our hand. We can be available. So being available is the key. With that, it looks like we are going little serious. I want to send people these things. We have discussed 1 hour about how taking responsibility empower you. How does taking responsibility empowering you? Now I want to see what. I want to run a rapid fire for a minute. We have very less than a minute. Each one should say one word where we can take responsibility. Ramaji, I want to start with you. Where you want to take responsibility?
So as Dashnaji said, first of all, I want to take responsibility for my own life and my family,
Okay,
and then the community I live and the world at large.
beautiful. My life, I take 2 words for you since you are very
Right.
close to me. And
Right.
Darshanaji, 1 word or 2 words, where you can take responsibility.
Ramaji took away my lines. So now what do I do?
You took away his line. You can tell it again or you can think creatively.
No, action.
Beautiful. Taking action is your responsibility.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Ratanji.
Just showing up, like for me, showing up is a big thing. Right now it's 3 a.m. in the morning. So if I don't say anything, also I participate, I learn a lot.
Yeah, making your presence felt. Showing up is your responsibility that you plan to do it. Wonderful, Ratanji, you're doing it. And my favorite, Sureshji. 1 word or 2 word?
Be wise.
Be wise. Being wise is your responsibility.
Yes.
Beautiful, beautiful. Kunenji.
Attention in the right place.
Beautiful. Keeping attention in the right place is my responsibility. You tell in that way, no, so that we will get energized.
Keeping my attention in the right place is my responsibility.
Now everybody awake. Thank you very much.
Sir, poetic way, sir. Shairi ke
It comes in the evening. Now, sorry, it comes after little. Sorry, my tongue is rolling. Huh? My wife is making vada. Malikaji, see, we have seen how
concern about my community is my responsibility. In the community, you can fill family or the group where I belong to or the community where I belong to.
Very good. My community is my responsibility.
My responsibility.
Beautiful. Ashokji, sorry.
My team is my responsibility, Vetri sir. My
Beautiful.
team.
Beautiful. Not able to see you, Major Ji.
I'll come very, very shortly.
No problem. Happy Diwali to everyone.
Thank you, Major release. Just a minute.
Diwali release. We are waiting for it. And
I will.
My team is my responsibility. That is from Major. Now, Ashokji, please. Where we can take responsibility, Ashokji, 1 or 2 words.
Analyzing situation.
Analyzing the situation is my responsibility because I can choose the action.
Yeah, true.
Beautiful. Thank you very much. Now, Nitiji, refreshed. Go ahead. Where we can take responsibility, 1 or 2 words. We have seen how taking responsibility empower you. Now we are just analyzing quickly where we can take responsibility. Till you prepare, I want to share my side from my teaching, from these teachings. I say, taking control of my feelings is my responsibility. I'm getting that sense. Nitiji?
I think responsibility taking is a constant endeavor.
It's a dynamic and a progressive process. I understand that. Where? What?
In every aspect. In every aspect. I cannot pinpoint one, and I mean, whether it is family or profession or yourself.
Please
or
pinpoint one. No, this is Deepali. We are all requesting you.
Diwali is abundance. So I'm saying take responsibility in abundance.
So being responsible all the time is my responsibility.
Yes.
Beautifully put. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Now, Leena ji.
Yeah, my response is my responsibility to every situation, to every people.
How beautiful. How do I respond to each situation? Every situation is my responsibility. If I do that, I am empowered. Yes. Kuldeep ji, can you attempt?
It can be your shairi as well, Kuldeep ji. You are on mute. Yeah.
Next.
Empowering surroundings. Empowering surroundings is my responsibility. And I just put few lines कि यही सोच के मैं मुश्किलों से लड़ता हूँ। यही सोच के मैं मुश्किलों से लड़ता हूँ कि धूप कितनी भी तेज हो, समंदर नहीं सूखा करते। मीन्स
क्या बात, बहुत शानदार।
कुनन जी आपका
सर लैंग्वेज हुआ।
कुनन जी आप ट्रांसलेट करें।
Thank you, Kuldeep ji. Kunan ji, please.
यस सर, फिर से बोलिए एक एक करके, वन बाय वन।
Sir already said no.
यही सोचकर मैं मुश्किलों से लड़ता हूँ।
I keep on fighting with the difficulties with the thought
कि धूप कितनी भी तेज हो,
whatsoever are the challenges of heat, temperature, the sunlights,
समंदर नहीं सूखा करते।
ocean never gets dried.
Wow.
Very good.
Great.
Amazing, amazing, Kuldeep ji. And we will quickly finish Batra ji, then Redikar ji, then Sahu.
Yes, my world is my responsibility.
My world is my responsibility. Sustainability person speaks here. Thank you, ji. Thank you. And Redikar ji.
I'm responsible for myself and my family.
Beautiful. I am responsible for myself. Thank you very much. Sahu sir. Sahu sir.
Sir, I can say my responsibility is my responsibility.
I'll let me drink little water. Absolutely. Being responsible is my responsibility. That goes very well. The person who kept camera off would like to participate. Please rapid fire. 1 or 2 words where you can take responsibility. Yes, Asina ji.
My family is my responsibility.
Lovely, lovely. Your family is.
Abhinav.
Yes, Abhinav, go on.
See, there is one person who is responsible for the whole world, whole universe, that is God, right? So whenever I take responsibility, I experience being one with the God. And there are moments when I go into default mode and I just want to survive. So I take responsibility for the whole world. So
The whole world
way,
is my responsibility.
yeah. So I become one with the God then, yeah.
Beautiful. Thank you, Abhinav ji. Oh, anybody
Sir,
left?
sir, on a lighter note.
Yeah, please.
There is no lighter note then. You said earlier, your wife.
Session never gets complete without a lighter note.
Yeah, I mean, you said, Vetri ji, you said your wife is preparing vadas.
Yeah, you got that.
So whether is she telling that vada sapdenge vada, something like
That is all happening now. On a lighter note, Suresh, since you started this laughter session, I wonder, especially in Tamil, South India, or I don't know whether it is available in entire India. I find a strange food. It is called sambar vada. They make this vada in a crispy oil, make it so crispy. Then they put it in sambar to soak it. I don't know why they make it fried, then why they soak it in sambar, then they will give it to eat. Why this all the vada come through all this process just to have a soaked diluted vada? This question is been never answered. Like this, I got so many questions.
I want to share with you one Kanyakumari district dish for Deepavali.
Yeah.
And also it's available in all coffee shops and snack shops.
Yes, please.
I mean, hotels, small hotels also. It's a rasavada. They prepare rasam. That rasam is a special rasam with the masala.
I know. Even this.
If anybody would have a chance to go to Kanyakumari district, in all the shops it's available. All the shops it's available. You taste it and tell me the difference between sambar vada and rasa vada.
Now the discussion is about sambar vada versus rasa vada. Who wants to participate? Over to you with this laughter note. Over to you, Ramaji. It's a wonderful day. Happy Deepavali to all. Love you all.
Thank you. Thank you.
Vetrivalji, I think at this juncture, your responsibility is to eat the vada.
And I have another responsibility. I have to go help also.
Oh.
Right. Thank you. Thank you for that rapid fire.
Yeah, Deepavali wishes to everyone. Ramazan sir.
Right. Thank you. Thank you, Malika ma'am. Wish you all happy Deepavali. So we will see tomorrow again at 7:30. Abhinav, do you want to say anything before we close?
I want to say something.
Yeah.
Okay, yes, sir. Ashok ji, go on.
But strictly nothing about sambar vada and rasa vada.
No, not that. I wanted all names of all exercises which sir has taught us over the time. All exercises, and they compile together because they are scattered so much everywhere that when we are in need, I am not able to locate that particular exercise.
Yes, that would be nice.
And secondly, I am an Indian and a student. So unless there is a teacher, I don't do anything. So even if I know how to do the exercise, when I play that, I'm far better involved and serious about it. ठीक है, breathing करने का है, that doesn't happen. If I see that breathing exercise how to do by a teacher, then I'm more involved and do it. Unfortunately, that studentship still continues. They can't help it. But I will sincerely request that all exercises get together and also in PPT form so that we are able to pick up and play it whenever we need. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, thanks, Ashokji. In fact, Shakti prepared that list. I think I also agree with you that the actual video, see at various days, some or other exercise is done. So I think it will be great if we can pick up those part of the video and put that also, the exercise and the corresponding video. So we'll take this up as a project. We'll see how to do it and when to do it. We'll do that. Thank you. So
can we have everybody's date of birth?
Sure.
Yeah, we can get that, Darshana.
So then we can wish without being reminded.
Yes, yes.
But now I want to wish something.
Yes, Kunanji. Also, you are sharing.
Yes, exactly. Just मैं वही बोलने वाला था.
Yeah.
अर्ज क्या है कि हरदम खुशियां हो साथ, हरदम खुशियां हो साथ, कभी दामन ना हो खाली. हरदम खुशियां हो साथ, कभी दामन ना हो खाली. हम सभी EMC मेंबर की तरफ से विश यू ऑल हैप्पी दिवाली.
Thank you. Thank you.
वाह वाह कुनेन जी.
Very well put.
Wow.
Thank you. Wish you the same.
Wish you the same, sir. Wish you the same, ma'am. Wish you all happy Diwali.
Right. Thank you all and wish you happy Diwali. And we'll see you tomorrow, 7:30. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Who's firing the virtual